Good morning, everyone. Today we're bringing you an update on President Donald Trump's foreign policy agenda, which indicates a significant shift in focus following the ongoing situation with Iran. The United States President has announced his intention to resolve the Iran conflict first and only then dedicate his efforts to securing a deal with Cuba. This announcement came during an event at the White House where President Trump made it clear that a deal with the Caribbean nation is next on his list. Cuba, which has been grappling with stringent United States sanctions and widespread power outages, is reportedly very keen on reaching an agreement. The president emphasized their eagerness, stating that the Cuban government absolutely wants a deal, and added, "You have no idea how much." President Trump further elaborated on this during a meeting with the football club Inter Miami, hinting at the potential for an agreement with the Cuban government. He reiterated that Cuba is next on the agenda and that his administration plans to tackle this particular issue. The president also touched upon the stance of United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio, noting he is still waiting. Trump explained that Secretary Rubio had advised, "Let us first finish this matter," likely referring to the situation with Iran. President Trump elaborated on his strategic approach, saying, "We could do everything simultaneously, but then bad things happen. If you look at countries over the years, if you do everything too quickly, bad things happen." This suggests a cautious and sequential strategy for addressing complex international issues. Cuba is currently facing a severe fuel crisis, a situation exacerbated by the United States' decision to halt crucial oil shipments from Venezuela, which are vital for the Caribbean nation. During his interaction with a co-owner of Inter Miami, who is originally from Cuba, President Trump offered an encouraging remark, telling him, "You will go back," and adding, "That will be a great day, right?" Without delving into specifics, the president indicated that this future development would be celebrated separately. He mentioned, "I just want to wait a few weeks. I want him to wait a few weeks, but I suspect we will soon be back together celebrating what is happening in Cuba." This suggests that while a deal is in the works, its timing is contingent on other events unfolding. The energy crisis plaguing Cuba is intensified by the United States blockade on oil deliveries. The broader context here involves decades of complex relations between the United States and Cuba, marked by sanctions and diplomatic challenges. The president's comments signal a potential thawing of relations and a new chapter in the engagement between the two countries, provided the current foreign policy priorities are addressed first. The emphasis on a sequential approach highlights the administration's cautious strategy in navigating intricate global affairs, aiming to achieve stable outcomes by focusing on one major issue at a time before moving to the next. This diplomatic roadmap suggests a significant shift that could have profound implications for the people of Cuba and the broader geopolitical landscape of the Caribbean. We will continue to monitor this developing story closely. Thank you for tuning in. What's your take on Trump hints at major Cuba deal post-Iran conflict? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.